Yo, Mike. What's up, bro?
What's good? What's good?
Oh, it's recording?
Fellas?
It's recording, bro. You know we never give no one a heads up.
That's it.
He cheated though. He kind of looked at me, hit the record button though.
Yeah, that's what happens, you know.
Yo, Mike,
I usually control this thing.
To Aqui Chillin.
Negocio bacano, si eres bacano vamos a hacer coro.
Aqui Chillin.
You know you.
Thank you to have me.
My boy invited us twice.
It's family
Mike's
right
perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Mike is the co-host of the Mike's Perspective podcast. For those who don't know,
Yes,
sir.
Right here.
check out the
Man.
merch. Shout out to Shay.
Shout out to
That's
Shay.
my co-host.
His
Word
co-host.
up.
She couldn't be here today, but in her presence, we have a special
A
guest,
shirt.
a T-shirt. Yeah,
Yeah.
but Mike, what's up, bro? It's been a minute. We wanted to
Yeah.
have you on a while ago.
Yeah, man.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. Listen, and I'm honored to be here. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I've been a fan of y'all for a minute. You know, y'all the reason why I started my podcast. Because
For real,
I wanted
bro?
that.
Damn,
Yeah, for
Nah,
real.
don't tell us that.
Don't tell us
Bro,
that.
like that like that.
So, you know, we had y'all on our podcast twice, which y'all completely kill it. Because every time y'all was on, people was like, yo, who's those guys? And then,
Oh, man. He hyping us up, man.
But the question is, did any ladies ask that?
Facts.
you know, since we wasn't doing video at the time, no.
Oh, shit.
They don't know, you know. I don't know if y'all presented yourself.
Yo,
as
that's a
fuck
fact.
or
My
no.
man, when we went, you wasn't doing videos.
Nah,
And then
nah.
you started doing the videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
We gotta go back again, bro. Stop playing.
No,
man.
listen, we still have that one thing we have to do is co-ed code. Remember that?
Yeah, we still got to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be fine.
Yeah, but we ready whenever, bro. But you know what? Welcome to Aqui Chillin.
Word up.
And today's gonna be fun, man. Because
It's gonna be fun.
Before we even started recording, we were having some
We were having some
crazy
crazy
conversations.
conversations.
Because this man right here be coming up with some wild shit, man.
Yo, we have a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
a lot of different topics that we touched on. Just talking outside, like so.
Yeah.
It's like we here now.
Now it's
and
time to talk about
just
it.
talk about it, let the world
Yeah.
hear it. So
But even before we get to that, bro, I want to ask you a question. Like, how has the experience been running your own podcast? Like, just producing your own podcast? Because, you know, for people who don't know, yeah, it seems something simple, but it takes a little bit of work to put together. So, how has that experience been, bro?
nah, so it's definitely a lot of work because you know, especially now that we added the video aspect to it on YouTube. So it's a lot more work that I'm editing. I'm trying to do new things, and I don't know.
You're learning
anything
new
about
things
it.
too,
Yeah, I'm
right?
learning things, trying to figure out what software is best to use for it. I kind of mastered the whole audio thing. Like audio is a lot easier to edit. You take stuff out here, there, but video,
It's a little
it's really
trickier.
different because you gotta add, you know, people like
Especially if you
know,
want to add like logos and all
yes,
that
yo.
type of
So
shit.
it's still a learning process, but I'm getting better at it.
Good.
you
That's
know,
what it's
because
all
it's
about.
only me doing it. So
And it's
Well,
crazy. You see how
yeah.
you mentioned that we got you into podcasts, but we was asking my main questions because
Yeah, that's the
like we
beauty.
just because we used to go to a spot, they did everything. Now we was asking you, 'cause
Yeah,
you did your thing from the beginning on your own.
So
Yes.
you say we inspired
Right.
you, but you also
And then you
inspired
inspired
us, bro.
us, you know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
That's
Yeah.
I think because I remember the studio y'all said y'all used to go to, and it's just like obviously it was during the pandemic and it was you know, shut down and all that stuff, and I felt like obviously I started my podcast during the pandemic, and Lo, she was actually the one of the first guests on there with my former co-host that man Matt.
Yeah.
So and we kind of like, you know, talked about certain things, and then from there, I ain't gonna lie, the first time even pressing record, I was nervous because we all did it. We didn't do it live. We did it. We had to do it online. So you know, dealing with other people's audio, doing it online is really difficult. Doing it in person is always better because the vibe is so different.
it's different,
Bro,
man.
when you're sitting down with your boy, and then you got a guest, and we all have an interesting story to tell, and when you're having a sip of some Casamigos with lemonade,
Yep, that's
It's
the shit
over.
right there.
yo, you have a good time, bro. So it's more than just us putting out content on the internet. For me, it's more about the experience, networking, coming up with a conversation with a stranger most of the times.
Yeah,
Because a lot of times we've had guests that we've never met before.
never met before.
But we also have people we've known for years
Yeah.
on the podcast, and we want to have more of those, you know,
Word.
close friends. But it's just one of those things that it's the experience of doing this right here, setting this up, interacting. Bro, I'm the type of person that says, I'd rather do the things now and have no regrets later on. So why not do this? If we have fun, let's keep doing it. That's why I was proud of you when you took the plunge, bro, and started it, because a lot of people might think it's corny or a lot of people might think it's cool, but at the end of the day, a lot of people don't start.
That's true.
That's
true.
So by you starting, you're already setting yourself apart.
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, listen, there's people who start their podcast and then they just stop doing it.
Yeah.
Which
is
because
okay.
It's the commitment of being in it. The good thing is I have a partner, which is Shay, that's committed. Obviously she's not here today. She got everybody got life things to do.
Not in spirit, but in t-shirt.
T-shirt. So shout out to my homegirl and I think bringing her on really changed the dynamic.
She's dope, man. She's dope
of the podcast because now you have a female perspective.
Exactly.
She gets upset because her name is not on it, but I was like, listen, it's
alright.
It's okay.
She does. Cool. She puts in work, and she does a good job on it. So
absolutely,
that's a fact.
So yeah, it's okay. So Mike, what up, bro? What up?
So the funny part
how's the
is
family
good. Family good. Maya turned 3.
Shout out to Maya.
Recently, like that's my baby girl.
How's it being a dad?
Oh man, a dad is it's great.
You look like a dad, bro.
I see Mike in the park.
Nah, yeah,
I can see him.
Yeah,
I can see him.
Like Maya, get away from that.
Yeah, so
get off.
It's definitely like a different feeling.
That's what's
being
up,
a dad. Like it's.
And a girl dad also.
Yeah,
girl
dad.
That's girl dad.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't have a boy. I'm hoping to have a boy.
Do you want a boy?
I would like a boy.
Diana, you heard. You heard it here.
I only want 2, so that's it. No matter what.
If it's a girl,
if it's a girl, then that's it. Say that. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And I was like, if I'm meant to be a girl's dad, I'm meant to be a girl's dad. So, and me and Maya has to have the best relationship. Like
that's awesome.
That's what's up.
Man. When she wakes up in the morning, she calls me. So,
I want a daughter, bro. What you want, bro? I don't know.
My thing is, I always said that, right?
They're cute.
They're mad cute, but teenagers what scares me. Like,
I don't care, bro.
Nah, I do because I'm a hothead. It's gonna bring I'm gonna be very I don't trust dudes.
Like I would like a daughter first, and then a boy.
You know what I'm saying?
But this is the thing. You have to look at that. You have to trust that you raised them the right way.
But that's
and
cool.
They're gonna go through
but like,
things.
there's gonna be guys that disrespect them, and it's just so much, especially in this world.
Bro, so that's it's what Mike said. You got to make sure you equip them with the right tools.
Yeah,
bro.
but at the end of the day, bro, you could equip them all you want, but at the end of the day, who raised them is like the school system. Like they're gonna be peer pressured, and they're gonna try things, and it's just gonna happen.
It can't, you
know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, I could raise her so well, boom, 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 but she's gonna be tempted to do a lot of shit or whatever it is, and that's gonna bring the evil cacata out, man.
So what you want a boy? That's risky as hell too,
bro. But a boy could protect himself more than a girl, than a female.
I mean,
naturally females are weaker than men.
Yes, physically. But you got to think about
some of them because
some women, especially now these days, a lot are not as gullible as women back in the days.
Yeah,
they're a lot smarter. They all about herself. Like I have a video of Maya. This boy wanted to dance with Maya, little boy, for her birthday. Maya got So Dinah was
at the little boy, bro?
No, I wasn't there. Man. So Dinah
had him in the wall like, yo, my man.
So Dinah was there. You saw
Maya or the coins.
It's so funny. So Maya was about to dance with him, and then she thought about it, and she like, nope. And the way she played him, and I was like, damn. I felt bad for the little boy.
Damn.
But I was like, she's a strong little girl.
Yeah.
So she's becoming her own person. So she decided like, nah, I'm good.
So
I'm like, so I looked at what she's gonna be, and then I think about her mom, and I was like,
feisty.
For what her mom told me about her past, I'd be like, all right, so Maya might be all right.
Okay.
Because the mom, it all depends on the
if
mom's
it's in the genes, bro.
Because you kind of worry about that.
I mean that, but also, bro, it's the foundation you set, bro.
And where you raise them too.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I'm not a dad.
Because you living up in Yonkers, right?
Close, Riverdale.
Close, Riverdale.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good side.
Yeah.
Good side of the Bronx.
But yeah, but I think anywhere it could be risky to raise a kid.
It could,
Yeah.
but more
there's better places.
Yeah, there's way better.
Yeah.
But you really want to know what's the key to it? It's the people you have around the child, not just the parents.
That's true.
Yeah.
So like having good
that's a
male
good point. I
figures.
never thought about that.
That is.
Having good male figures around your kids,
All around.
having good female figures around your kids, it really makes a difference because I look at my wife, her sorority of females,
right?
All strong women.
That's good.
I think about my co-host Shay. I think about my friend T. I think about my little sister Selena. They are all strong females.
So that's good.
So Maya has a foundation to look up to.
Good examples around her.
So there's no way I could see her failing in any way because she's around the right people.
All right, bro. Let's not put so much pressure on Maya because
she's
only 3, bro. She's gonna listen to this conversation 10 years from now. She's gonna be like, "Damn, I can't let Daddy down."
Yeah, I know. You know, but that's
I
good.
can't fuck up.
Listen, Maya. 10 years from now, we're gonna keep an eye on you. So you better behave.
Where you go, Diolos?
Theo Los is gonna pull up. Theo Chico gonna pull up.
Cause just pull up there like, yo, like wait a minute, yo. Chico be like, yo, Mike, I think I saw Maya. What was she supposed to?
Yo, bro, hold up.
I will be
I hate that shit,
That's
though.
me.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, because there were a lot of snitches back in the days when I was cutting class. But and my mom would know because motherfuckers would tell them, and I'm like, yo, how the hell do you know?
See, now this is what tells me. Los will see Maya out, and he will go up to her and like, listen, I'm not gonna say nothing to that, but you need to leave now.
Yeah,
I won't tell Mike.
I'll be like, here's a 20. I won't say nothing, but go get yourself some ice cream.
That's it.
I'll be like, good. Like, oh yeah. Now I come to find out, like, Los, why you didn't say nothing?
I didn't see nothing.
She was good. She wasn't doing nothing bad.
Listen.
No. But I'm the type of person that if I see her around the wrong crowd,
oh no, that's different. Yeah.
If I see her cutting and I don't like, and I don't feel like I'll try to read the situation.
Yeah. We all cut.
I'll give her the first pass. If I see it again, I'll bring.
I'm telling you. So coming from Georgia, there's no way you could have cut school.
Why
unless
not?
Unless you have a car or you knew
because everything was fucking.
Somebody was having
to drive.
You had to have
that distance was crazy.
Yeah, because no matter what, you know how when coming to New York, I was like, oh, we don't ride a school bus. Like, no, school bus was for the special ed kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, we was known for taking buses in Georgia. We had to. That's how we got to school.
And now they have general ed too. The school bus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
Some parents that pay extra.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Mike in the motherfucking building, yo. We've been waiting for this day.
Cheers cheers, my brother.
Yo, cheers to Mike's perspective.
Word.
Welcome again, because that was a good intro, bro. Talking about family, everything. Good. But I feel like we need to talk about something more spicy.
Oh man.
Well, so you want to get into it?
We gotta do it.
Guy talk.
Guy talk.
I don't know, bro. We was having a lot of guy talk early, and I feel like we might as well bring it on.
Right.
To the show.
So guy talk. So let me do. Can I do my spill?
Do whatever you gotta do. Just make sure you don't break anything.
All right, this is how I do it. So the people who could know it if they ever check out the podcast. Welcome to an episode of Mike's Perspective. I'm your boy Mike, and I'm here with Aqui Chillin.
Yeah.
And episode today is called Guy Talk.
Guy Talk.
So God talk.
Let's talk about what men talk about. So, I came up with this probably like 2 seasons back, and I wanted to women want to hear about how we think in some ways, and it's we don't want to put out all the secrets, but we put out enough because we do at the end of the day, there's men we do talk. We talk about a lot of shit.
Of course.
So my first thing to y'all, what one of my female friends wanted to know is like, what is the first physical attribute you look at when it comes to a woman?
Damn,
I like that.
That's one of my favorite questions.
What you come up with first? Because I already know what I'm gonna say.
It could be anything, like looks, or it could be like anything, right?
Yeah, looks, anything. Like
the first thing.
The first thing. What's the first thing you look
at?
The
face.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the smile to go with it.
No, okay. So you like.
So I gotta be attracted to you.
Yeah, the smile.
The smile. I think the smile, because you don't want no fucked up teeth.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I'm like, for me,
Yeah.
I really look at the eyes. Because the eyes
Tell a
lot.
Yeah,
Are the windows to the soul?
Then it kind of, it trickles down like, yo, she got a fat ass.
After that, it just...
Yeah.
She got big ass titties. Yeah, it's okay. But I'm not a titty guy, so I'm not, whatever.
I'm gonna tell you this. In the summertime, I look at the toes.
I look at the
toes.
Yeah,
like if that shit is fucked up, bro.
See what type of winter they have.
I don't care how good you look. I don't care if you got a fat ass. I don't care if you got big. If your toes is fucked up, have a good night.
Yeah.
I
look at three things.
Alright.
Oh, Los gonna say like I just put some socks on there.
That too, but I look at three things.
Go ahead, Los. What are you looking at?
Like the face, like what the face means, like the eyes, the lips and stuff.
Okay.
The smile. I'm a leg man. I like legs.
Oh,
legs with
you
abs.
want them Brock Lesnar?
No, I like nice, nice little body. Like I don't care about titties or anything like that. I like nice little body, and then the hands, bro. I don't like women with brolic hands, bro.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Like, I just don't. It's okay, but that's what I
don't
like.
think none of us like that shit.
Yeah, but there are nothing wrong with that. It's just not my taste, I have my taste. I like women with nice looking hair. I like feminine women, bro.
Yes.
I like if you a feminine woman, you look feminine. That's what I'm
gonna ask you this: do y'all like an athletic body female?
Oh yeah, I like that.
I do.
Like
I found myself
because to me,
I found myself being attracted to it. I wouldn't
like
think it was
abs and all that.
Like not OD, but if you have an athletic body and you're still like feminine, abs. You can have abs. I don't mind if you have.
So
abs.
I'm a wrestler.
Arms.
Can't be bigger than mine.
So I watch wrestling. So like the other day I was watching. I saw Bianca Belair.
Okay,
so
I know who's
Belair,
that.
like she's kind of like she's
WWE.
big, but I was like she's still really pretty. Mm-hmm. Now, what if I was there and I was like maybe. I mean, my favorite that I'm very attracted to is Sasha Banks. I love.
Oh, I don't know.
But that's a great body type. She's petite.
Yeah, she's petite. Yeah. And like that's who I like. Like petite Sasha women. Banks. She don't even have a fat ass, but it doesn't even bother me. Okay. Like just everything else about her. Everything. Like that.
She have pretty face. Everything.
I'm good with that.
How's her hands?
Yeah, they small.
They small.
Not they have to be small, just feminine. I just don't want no bralette. I don't want to get slapped. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
I mean, you never know.
Oh, shit.
Nah, that's a good question though.
Nah, I definitely. I mean, obviously, we the first thing we look at is physical attributes. Like
we do
before we actually get to know the person.
Yeah.
Like they always said there was a girl I dated, and I would never have dated her if I didn't get to know her. I'm gonna be straight up.
That's crazy.
And obviously, it didn't work. I didn't marry her. But
what made you actually date her?
I was younger,
okay,
and I was like, "Yo, she's cool," and then she's so into me. So I gave her a chance. But then, like, all my boys was like, "Mike, that's not your type." And I was like, "Nah, but she cool."
Right.
I feel it, but nothing ever inspired from that because at the end of the day, I wasn't attracted to her like that.
Bro, talking about dating, when you are out and dating, when you date, like usually, how do you go into those dating relationships? Do you usually go in like trying to get some, or you go in looking for a certain type of woman? Like,
you know what,
you looking for a woman you're gonna marry?
That's a great question. You took that.
Like, what intention?
I had that in my mind too. And I mean, so are we talking about? We talking about you referring to like
So when
we start dating somebody,
usually
like, is she wifey or is she just chilling?
We're just chilling. Aqui Chillin.
Okay. So we already have most of the time, for at least for me as a guy, I'm single. I pretty much have a preset notion if I'm just want to mess around or I want to.
Same here.
You know, or I'm looking for something.
Looking for the right one. Right.
So it all depends on what my mindset is right then.
At the moment, right? Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you the story for me and Diana. When I first met her, it was a blind date. I had nothing to go into that.
You know what I mean? A blind date.
It was a blind date.
They were both blind when they dated.
Was it like on a dating website?
No. Or we had a mutual friend.
Mutual friends, okay.
And she was just
that's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, so she pretty much like, yo, just we just go out there. Like my wife at the time was in the yes phase, so she was like, yo, I'm gonna try this. Go ahead. Me, I'm thinking.
Wait, you said a yes phase?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Real quick,
listen, you gotta talk to her about that because she had a yes face.
Is that what she told you?
That's what she told me.
Interesting. We gotta talk about that.
So
we'll touch back on it.
She was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. I'll go. No problem. No matter what. So, and then in my head, I was talking to somebody already. But I was like, you know what? I've never been on a blind date. Let me go.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Whatever. And then from that first date, even though like she was quiet in the beginning,
right?
But then eventually I was able to open her up and then she starts talking. And then I started like, okay, I want to get to know her a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Because I had this indication like it might be more to this person.
Okay.
And then it ended up being a lot more to her. So
it ended up being a whole
whole baby lady.
How was the looks as soon as you saw her? You was like, oh.
I thought she was cute, but she wasn't my type.
Okay. Damn.
No, I mean that happens though.
She wasn't my type. Like I said, the girl I was dating before.
Yeah.
Bro,
but the whole thing about being your type or not, that's also a face type of thing, bro.
No, that's not true. Because I know a lot of women, no matter what, they will go. They have a type, and usually the guy is a guy who.
No, but I'm talking.
Always go for the
I'm
same
talking about
type.
from a guy's perspective because my type changes.
Yes.
So not from a woman. Yes. I just said that from a guy's perspective. Yeah. My type changes. Like
my shit too.
One day I could be into morenitas. One day I could be into rubia. One day I could be into a flaca.
Bro.
One day I could be into a little more chubby, full woman.
Yeah,
I don't discriminate.
That's right. Me too. Right. I'm the same way, bro.
The way I look at it is like her energy. Like, yo, what you talking about? Because we could talk about certain things, but I like women that are open-minded and are able to hold the conversation. Mm-hmm. If you could do that, that's sexy to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bro, I've tasted all shades.
Yo, Chico. Alright.
I'm the same way, bro.
Alright.
I'm the same way. Like, it all depends, man.
Nah, I feel you.
I don't discriminate.
I regulate every shade of the ass.
So let me say, the one, and this is funny. So the girl I was dating at the time before Diana, I actually met her on Instagram.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, she had like the green eyes, beautiful Dominican woman. But one thing
you have a type.
Oh
no! At the time,
he loves Dominican women.
Yeah,
though.
No, but that's not true because my ex-girlfriend, she was Antiguan.
Okay.
I dated this.
You like Caribbean women?
At one point, I was dating that black girl who was in my crib. That's a long story.
Oh man.
Mama, that black girl, I met her at
That sounds toxic,
where we used to.
All right, so you like us? You don't care where they're from?
I didn't care. Okay. It was at the time. It just didn't.
She was light skinned.
She was light skinned though.
They be loving the negritos, bro.
Yeah, she was light skinned though. Yeah, a lot of them. I have to say, a lot of them. I don't think
the negritos, man.
They do.
To be honest, I never dated a girl. I never dated a girl my complexion. Never dated a girl my complexion.
Get out of here.
So I don't find them. She's Dominican.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Dominican.
Oh
that's what I was saying. Like
she's about your complexion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's low.
Oh snap.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, like chicks be liking the dark skin, chocolate, man.
Yeah, like I always said I asked my wife like, yo, you always like black guys because I mean her ex-boyfriend was black too, but one of her ex-boyfriend was Dominican too. She's like, but I tend to be on the darker side.
Okay,
you know, I was like, cool. But I tell you, I have friends that do not date nobody darker.
That's crazy.
You know, as like so.
Why?
So Shay, like I talk about my homegirl Shay.
She doesn't date. Her thing. She always been attracted to guys lighter than her. But that's
okay.
You know,
and
it's okay because
fine.
everyone has their own taste.
Exactly. And like we say,
but
like what we're talking about, females. If that's a type, that was
females. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Guys, no, ladies. Guys don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
No,
we don't.
I
mean, most guys. Some guys might, but most guys, I don't think give a fuck about that.
Nah.
Nope.
We don't.
I don't.
You look good because you know what? It's the same to us because when we going in there, it's the same shit.
Okay, Mike.
Yo, I'm
don't
just
get
saying.
Shit, Mike.
I'm just saying, it's the same shit to us.
You know how you know the difference? You see how on social media, like females will post like a celebrity, right? Let's say it's Chris Brown or something. A type, they all look alike, right? And they will always post that same motherfucker, right?
That's true.
All type of females. It could be black, Hispanic, whatever. They'll post that same one. Us, we don't post nobody.
Yeah, nah.
Because it's just like there's not one female that we're gonna be like, oh my god, that type, bro. It's
why? Listen, we live in a beautiful world. Why would you
too much options? Too many options.
Like, yeah.
Alright, so we look at it. So on the gram, you probably follow like so many different types of Insta models, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, and because
I'm
just saying, we all do the same thing because we don't have a type.
We don't.
They all different in so many ways. Like it's like, damn, she look good, but she look good too. So it's like, but for women have majority. What I noticed, women have types.
They have types.
Yeah.
Majority of men don't have it. You know.
Yeah.
But we gotta get a white guy on because he probably say something different.
Nah, he probably say some other shit.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, his options is limited, anyways.
Yeah,
it's really true.
That's true. Like, I don't have a fucking type, bro.
So, so let's get back to what you were saying. So,
what was I saying?
about about basically how do you know if she's wifey, or she's just chilling with. So for you, how do you go into it?
Like, what's my approach?
Yeah, like you
conversation.
You know off the jump.
No, I feel like that type of stuff you figure out through conversation. You know, just talking and asking the questions. What I've learned throughout the years is like we sometimes avoid certain questions that we should actually be asking.
Like,
yeah, I would like to know this.
I would like to know this.
Yeah, like simple. Like you want to have kids.
Okay.
Like you want to get married.
Okay.
Like what's your credit score?
Okay.
Like
good
question. Credit
like
scores?
how much debt you yo, if you're gonna take someone like
credit scores
I feel like yo, bro, like if
that's you can help build that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like when I go into a relationship, right, it's one of those things like I wanna see like what's going on in her life to get a sense of whether she's wifey material or not. That's what I'm saying. Through conversation. Like you know, you don't have to be a professional, you don't have to be rich, but like what are you doing? Like are you at home laying down doing nothing? Are you lazy or something? You know, like I'm trying to understand the person.
She doing TikToks, man.
I mean, that doesn't mean she could have 2 million followers on TikTok, and if she does, she's making money or something. You know, but
you're doing something.
You know, I'm just trying to see she got values and stuff like that.
You know what you don't ask?
What?
How many bodies?
We talked about this.
We don't talk about that.
We talked about this before.
Like, why even ask that question?
That shit crazy.
Yo,
but as an adult, why even ask that question?
That shit's crazy.
I don't ask that question.
I will never.
Because you know what? At the end of the day, most men are insecure.
They are.
Most
men
are insecure. We could honestly say between us three, we not.
No,
but we know. You have a whole bunch of friends. You have a whole bunch of friends that's probably insecure. If they find out they girl they with got at least more than 5 or 6 bodies, they mind is going crazy.
Yeah. And let me make something clear about what I said earlier too. Like, and if that person doesn't have a lot of that shit together, but they're mature enough and willing to work towards it, I'm willing to help too. Like, you know why I say this? Because I bust my ass doing certain things.
Yeah.
And I have certain expectations.
As you
of
should.
The person
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should, bro.
Saying? You know, it's either you're there or you're willing to get there,
Right.
and I'm willing to, you know, like share what I've learned and like learn from you, whatever. But like, it's just you have to have expectations, bro.
I think
You
you also
What do you
gotta
look for?
see.
Oh, go ahead, finish your
No,
thought.
I think for what we know, like a lot of women deal with bullshit men. So a lot of their qualities, they don't know how to deal with a real man like yourself,
Right.
Who you go in there like, yo, I work my ass off for everything that I got,
Right.
So I'm gonna want a woman who's gonna do the same thing.
Either
Right.
that or appreciate, like,
Or-
you know, at least like, you
But-
know, respect it.
You know what I think too? Now that you mentioned that, right? It goes back to how they were raised. So they probably didn't have that
Yeah.
father figure that actually portray that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or anything around
they
it.
dated.
So their judgment sucks.
Could be, yeah, that's true.
Their judgment could suck. Like, and they just keep dating them. Whatever's oh, he's cool. He's in. Look, he's popular, whatever, and they just fall into that.
I'm not a cool dude. I'm a laid back. You guys know me. I'm bad laid back. But like you're saying,
But
like,
you know what I'm saying? Like they, I don't think they grew up with somebody. Like if you grew up with like a father figure that actually was, you know,
in the
hard
house,
working
yeah.
and tell you like, yo, this is what it is. Men are this.
They're not gonna take anything less than that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't have that, it's hard for them to actually.
You
know
gotta
where they're
understand,
going.
women usually look for men that's kind of like their fathers.
Yeah.
In a way.
Oh, look,
So
yeah.
if their father
Really?
was a bullshit father and stuff, they deal, and they seen that their mother dealt with a lot of bullshit,
Yeah.
they tend to deal with a lot of bullshit themselves.
and they tend not to respect men as much either.
Yeah, like,
Cause I agree with that because even like men, we tend to look for women that are like our moms. Not like them, but like,
Yeah,
like
in some ways,
characteristics
you
in
know?
some ways. You know, some men. But I agree because, like you said, it's the example you're seeing as you grow up.
exactly.
That's what you can
Exactly.
relate to, which is natural, is normal. You know, but what do you look for?
I definitely look for, I gotta be able to hold a conversation with you.
Conversation.
Conversation is definitely important to me.
Them awkward pauses be
and
crazy.
yeah,
yeah.
It's just because.
But you know what's different though? If you could have an awkward pause with a woman and it feels okay, and you can continue the conversation, that's actually a good thing.
I've never been in a situation that it was a good thing.
Yeah, me neither, bro.
I've never been.
That's actually true.
I've
Yeah.
never been in a situation that's like that.
It's awkward.
It's awkward, right?
It's
Yeah.
awkward. Yeah.
So I remember,
And then you fart, and then like, oh fuck.
like, can I have some more water? Waiter, can I have
like,
some more water?
okay, because you know the thing is, I think that you gotta be able to, because you start to see what their values is, like,
Values, bro.
because that's really important,
Bro, people
when they
don't
start talking
talk
about their family.
People don't talk about values no more, bro.
Because you know, men, we tend, especially men like us, we don't want to deal. We tend to don't want to deal with a lot of baggage. We're okay with dealing with some baggage, but not a lot of baggage.
Not a lot of baggage.
And that's the thing. You gotta see it off the jump. Because I'm going to see the love thing I loved about my wife in the beginning was she was very transparent about how she is.
That's good.
She's like, listen, it takes me a little bit to open up, but
And she had
once
no
I'm
kids.
all in, no kids. She's like, once I'm all in, you'll see it completely different. And it was like that. I'm like, okay, now you're a little bit overbearing now.
So was honest too. You
that's
honest.
But it was good that she was that way because I was able to see that, and that's how it was with a lot of the females that I dated, because I'm very particular on the women I dated. I went almost 6 years of being single. Because
damn, bro.
Because
Holy
it was
shit,
one
bro.
thing. It was just
that
about,
was me too.
it was about just like, I'm like, you know what? I'm at this age. I'm just gonna fuck around. I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna get anything serious. But one thing I think what most men don't do is when they in those phases, they not completely honest. Because the girl thinking like
Honest with the next
good.
chick?
Honest with the chick, period.
Okay.
You know, like, they don't tell them that they not looking for a relationship. They kind of just go in
with
there
the flow.
because the thing is, they feel like most women don't want to hear it. I let the fellas know right now. Being honest there's nothing wrong with it, because you never know if they will be okay with it. But just a casual relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to be straight up with it because majority of the time,
especially
they're okay with it.
Yeah.
Even like we talked about on the episode, we had an episode called Side Chick Chronicles.
Oh man.
So she basically talked about also how she knew about him being with someone else, but she was okay with it.
The girl
who was doing her thing too, though.
She was, I mean, maybe, but
she definitely.
She, was. I mean, but she should be, because you shouldn't be. This shouldn't
limited
be in all.
Yeah.
But there is most men. At the end of the day, we do tend to lie because we think they don't want to hear this.
Right.
Yeah. So he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell her that I'm married, or I'm not gonna tell her I got a girl, because she's not gonna want to talk to me.
Right.
You'd be surprised, because if she's already interested into you before knowing that, she probably still gonna be interested in you if you tell her the truth, because she's gonna he's straight up with it. But let's not bullshit. Hold up. We do tend to bend the truth. Just
but let me tell you, bro.
But
like you're saying, you save yourself a lot of headaches too if you keep it 100.
But if you're married, fellas, you better chill, bro.
Nah, listen.
Yo, you better chill.
Mike, you got something.
I never did it.
We're not encouraging this.
I'm not encouraging it, but if you are going to do it, you better be straight up.
Yeah.
Don't not be saying,
they
things
gonna
with
take
my
half.
wife is bad, or stuff we not happy, we not having sex, because at the end of the day, they don't care. They know that you married and you kept it 100 with them, and they still continue to fuck with you, they okay with the situation.
Because they might not be looking
for
Mike,
but they gonna take half, man.
They gonna take half,
your wife.
Now your wife found out that's what we got, because they gotta understand you doing that, you are destroying your life, especially when there's kids involved. It's not worth it. If it's gonna destroy your life.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all, right? If I was married, right, I would never fuck around with no chick. You know why?
Why?
Not because I don't want to. It's just because she has you in your hand, the side chick.
She has you by the balls.
By the balls. Yeah. Yo, you do some fucked up shit,
like
she'll expose your ass and be like, yo, look what he's doing. Boom. Te fuiste.
It's over.
Help. Man down. 50. Yo.
When he back
50%. Now you got no home. And it's over.
Nah, bro.
Now I'm like, yo, Lowe's, can I spend? I could sleep in the fucking the sofa cama and shit.
I'm gonna be like, damn, bro, not tonight. I got shorties. Nah, fellas, we encourage you being faithful to your significant other.
Yo, but talking about marriage, Mike,
you think we should get married, Mike? Like, not us, but when we find our woman, like the right woman,
you reckon
it's worth it?
Do it once.
That's my goal.
Are you a happily married?
I am. I'm a happppily married man. But if it doesn't work out,
will you get married again?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I won't do it again. Okay. I won't, and the world will see this.
Okay.
I will not get married again, and I'm serious about that.
Now let me ask you something. Then, do you recommend marriage?
I recommend it's.
By the way, let's just clear this up. Chico and I have never been married.
Never.
And we're single at the time.
And I'm never getting married.
I'm gonna get married once, and that's it. Do you recommend?
It's a good experience if it's for you. I would say that.
How the fuck do you know if it's for you?
Hey,
that's like college.
That's the thing. You have to know, like, there's a lot of things when you're single that you don't share with your spouse. Now you share every single thing.
But you're already in it though now.
Yeah.
You sound like a college loan.
No, I'm
bro.
just saying you got it.
I say going back.
If you okay, some people are okay with because sometimes being what they kind of feel like you're officially being locked down.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is?
By paper, it is. It's all about like. The court knows that you officially belong to somebody.
Oh damn!
So that's what marriage is. But you could be in a 20, 25 year relationship.
You sure you're happy, bro?
With
blink twice.
That's the first one.
I should have said that lower. Blink twice.
No, it's one of those things that, and also you kind of feel it from the woman Because if you know you have such a good woman and she believes in marriage, sometimes you gotta.
She has to believe in it.
She has to really believe it. She really wants to.
Amen, preach. What you just said right now is key.
Yeah, because she has to believe in marriage, and if she really want to get married, and you love her the way you say you love her, then you're gonna do it. You're gonna. Sometimes you gotta put your pride aside and just like.
Yeah. Take the plunge.
How many years already?
It's about to be 4 years February.
Married. And together?
9 years.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good.
Round of applause.
Yeah, round of applause. 9 years, man. Together, 4 years, man.
Never,
like that.
Never easy. Baby. Never easy. It's never.
10-year anniversary. Easy. We invited, bro.
Oh, definitely. We doing it. And so my man Los couldn't make it to the wedding, but he'll be when we go. Do a big. We actually want to do something big again, but we want to wait till we have the second child.
Okay.
We're gonna do a big trip again and invite everybody to do like a.
We in
there.
Renew the vows. Definitely. So because it was a good time.
Well, y'all do an outer thing like travel, like let's say.
Yeah. We went to we when we got married in DR.
Will you do like a destination trip somewhere?
Destination trip, yes.
In the Caribbean.
Because a lot of people had so much fun because it's one of those things like people will go when it's worth going to.
Okay.
It has to be worth going to something. If you try to just plan it regular, people gonna drop out by the flocks.
Yeah.
But you plan it, you do something like we were doing our vows.
That's fire.
People will come.
Oh, the 10 year you're gonna renew the vow?
That'd be fire.
I would say yeah.
Yeah,
we will definitely renew she wants that.
I got a question, bro.
Ring.
Does she cook?
She cooks majority of the time.
So let me ask you, that's a good one. So in a woman, do you guys need a woman that knows how to cook, or are you okay?
So let me start it.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, I need a chef.
Nah, it's just like my thing is I'm very like traditional. Like I could do a little something now. I learned a few things.
Eggs.
I learned the other day how to do steak.
Okay.
Hamburgers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Little something. We progressing.
Leveling up.
But my thing is like females. Like I would want a female that could cook. You know what I'm saying? And people are like, oh, but why? I'm gonna tell you this. If some shit go down in the street, physical fighting, she would expect me to protect her, right? So why can't I expect you to cook for me?
I agree.
Yeah. Listen,
why not?
It's important to me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they'll be like, yo, if a man slapped the shit out you in the street, she expect you to fuck him up, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But why? Oh, because he's a man. Okay, so cook for me because you're a female.
I agree. Because I'm willing to protect her.
But we have
to. We should be willing to cook.
We have to be careful.
At least make me a sandwich.
Yeah, but we got to be careful how we say it because this. We have the Me Too, the Me Too movement.
Yeah, but
so we have to.
Wait, what does that have to do with the Me Too movement?
No. I think
they gonna cancel us?
There's a lot of women. There's a lot of women that feel like
they equal.
They don't need to do that.
It's fine. I don't need
the
to.
person that.
Well, and we don't need to date them.
I don't need to date them.
This is my thing. It's like, or is it? You don't have to. We're not asking you to cook for us because you need to do it because you're a woman.
No.
We asking you to. We want you to do it because you love us. Because you want to. Because that's what we want. Just like we sacrifice to go to those little things with you that we don't want to go to, but we go because we know it's going to make you happy.
Exactly.
But listen, there are certain men who don't do that shit at all.
No, but the thing is like. I hate that we say not because you're a woman. Well, in tradition, it's because you were a woman. Yeah. Like cleaning, sweeping, that's what came. So I don't think people should take offense off of it.
No, you shouldn't.
Because that was history.
Because even like...
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. It's not degrading anybody.
For example,
you know what I'm saying?
Like Chico said, if you were a woman with your wife outside, right? And you get into a physical situation... You're not going to go behind your woman and let her handle it, right?
No.
She's going to get behind you and you're going to handle it and you will handle it as a man, right?
Yes.
Right? So, and I think when it comes to like what Chico was saying, from a traditional standpoint, I don't think there's nothing wrong if you tell your woman, babe, can you cook this for me tonight? Yeah. And she shouldn't have to argue with you and be like, nah, I don't want to. Like, You should like you said.
And why I say
when we don't want to go to those bowling events that they invite us, they take you. We go.
And you know why? You know why I say it shouldn't be an offense, because I grew up in that thing. My mom was like that. She was a stay-at-home mom,
women.
and they were happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like people are like, oh, because I'm nah, chill, bro. Like
I'm a little different. You know why? Because I do like my woman. I would like my woman to know how to cook, and when I ask her to cook, but I like to cook too.
Yes.
So I'm the type that's like, babe, today, if you could cook. Yeah. But believe it or not, there's gonna be days I'm gonna be like, don't worry, I'm gonna cook. Right. Because I like to cook. But I do like more of a traditional woman like Kakata does.
So I agree. Usually my days to cook is on Saturdays.
Okay.
That's the day I cook.
What should be cooking on, man?
What the menu look like?
The menu be looking good. So I could make like meatloaf. I make a lot of soul food.
Ooh.
So
that's the best.
That's what Diana married.
Yeah, so I make the meatloaf with the mashed potatoes and corn.
Tell them about those wings, bro.
Oh yeah, well, when I'm doing like events, I cook up like the lemon pepper wings.
Ooh,
I make these other wings. I use the adobo seasoning.
Ladies and gentlemen, my boy Mike is from Georgia.
Yeah, you know
he be chefing.
We get the mac and cheese. Dang. I make this bomb ass banana pudding, bro.
Ooh. Oh, the banana.
He got the dessert too, bro.
Yeah, I also bake sometimes. So,
okay.
I do it. So that's
you
why
see, ladies,
Dinah be happy.
You're a modern man.
But that's why. But there's times that she's like. Usually, this is the thing at home. Whoever gets home first for work starts cooking.
Okay.
Majority of the time, she's home before me. She works in the school system. I work in the healthcare system, so I'm usually home later than her. But there's times like she come in like 10 minutes after me, and then I'm still trying to figure out what to cook, cause you know you kind of
you got the banana pudding ready for her.
I can do those shits. You know, it's easy. But then she just start cooking really quickly, like cause I always find it crazy, like especially with Spanish women, they have like so much recipes in their head already, and they could cook something like this.
Quick.
The moms.
I'll be thinking my stuff always takes some time, because when I make collard greens and all that stuff, that takes time. That's like I'm prepping for like all the food for like 3 hours and letting it cook. Damn. No, not for her. Like she could cook something like in 30 minutes. The fastest thing I make is spaghetti.
Damn, bro, really?
And that's still 45 minutes.
It takes you longer to make a sandwich?
Nah, I'm good with that. See, that's the thing. Before I met her, what I used to eat for dinner, I used to eat. I used to have the
ramen noodles.
I used to get
ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles is good too. But I would make me like 2 sandwiches.
Okay.
And eat it for dinner, or I will make me
peanut butter jelly.
Not even peanut butter jelly, because that definitely won't fool me. Or I will get me like a big ass bowl of Raisin Bran Crunch and just eat that.
That's nasty, bro. Raisin Bran, what are you in a retirement home?
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Yo, that's gonna front. That's is fire.
That's so good. Like you wild. You ever had that?
My man said,
I almost threw up the time I had it.
Yeah, man, that shit is
good.
Nah, not regular Raisin Bran, man. You gotta get the crunch.
Nah, I used to eat the regular too, bro.
Nah, I didn't get
that shit gets soggy as soon as you put the milk
once you put the milk in, bro.
You got a 3-second lifespan for the crunch.
Yeah, you got boom, 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 and now with the crunch, it lasts longer. So we good. Listen. So Diana used to know. She's like, "What are you eating for dinner?" I'm like, she's like, "You eating cereal, right?" I was like, "Well, yes." And the thing is, I shared the apartment with my uncle at the time, and then like he will be the one. I was like, "Yo, you cooking?" Alright, so let me get in for it, and then I'll go get the groceries and he'll cook. Because sometimes I don't want to cook. I'm like, now I have my own crib. You actually got to fend for yourself. But I know how to do it. I know how I cook because my father raised me. So like, you don't need a woman to take care of you. You good yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But I would
love be self-sufficient.
But I definitely love to have a woman who cook.
Right.
Definitely love to have a woman.
It's a perk, bro. I mean, it's not. Honestly, it's not mandatory. For me, like it's like
it's mandatory for me, bro. Fuck out of here.
For me, no, it's not a deal breaker, but it's like
because I'm working myself to be able to cook too, so I want her to cook too. It's just like how Mike is, like, yo, one day, one day, that's cool.
You know what's a deal breaker? She's like, oh, I don't cook. That's a deal breaker.
You know why? You know what's a deal breaker? I know how to cook, but I'm not cooking for you.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
But that's crazy. Why would that person?
Because they don't like it. I dated females that know how to cook, and they say I'm not cooking because I don't like cooking. So I gotta be on Uber Eats, bro.
No, that's lazy.
Nah, that's crazy.
Lazy,
no,
lazy,
no,
that's wild.
Yeah, that's lazy.
That's more than tell me. At least lie to me. Be like, yo, I don't know how to cook.
Because you know what, I feel with the most romantic thing, not going out to dinner, going to a
doing some shit in the crib.
Like, it's doing something in the crib.
I like to cook for my
cooking
woman.
it up.
I would. Yo, bro.
Yo, I tell you one thing.
I like to play some fucking John Legend in the background and cook for my woman, bro. I do.
Yo, he come out to John Legend.
Yeah,
that's a penny dropper right there, bro.
Oh, bro. Yeah, I get romantic.
Yo,
quick.
I tell you one thing. So this used to, the time I was single for a while, every date I went on, the first one we would always go. And this is the funny part. I used to go to the same spot. I would take every girl to the same.
No, you risky.
Savage.
You savage.
Yo, people knew me.
Yo, you know the waiter was just like,
here goes another one.
Oh,
Yo,
right.
But it doesn't matter.
He knew your name too.
Yeah,
he was just like, yo, Mike.
My man's worked there.
He was just like, Mike.
My man's worked there. Like, yo, bro, I got another one.
Can we know the spot? Can we know the spot? You don't want to say it. You don't want to say. All right, we're gonna keep on.
No. I'll tell you. Right on 86th Street, on the 4 or 5 train.
Okay.
Uno's. Uno's. Yeah. Uno's was my spot, bro. Uno's was my spot, bro. They knew me so well. They used to bring free dessert.
Oh my god, bro! Like it's not there no more.
What?
I don't think that Uno's is there no more.
Damn.
86 and
Lexington. The funny part is
86 in Lexington, right?
Yeah, 86 Lexington.
Like a little bit. It wasn't on 86.
And it was right next to the movie theater.
Yeah, yo.
The funny part is,
I used to go there for the deep.
That was my first. That's where I went. I took Diana for the blind date.
Okay.
Oh damn.
And so I took that. So to be romantic for like our 4th year anniversary, we traced the step of our first blind date. So we went to Uno's, then we went to the bar, but that bar was it was a newer bar. We went there, then we ended up going to we went to Toxic and
I got a question, bro.
Yo,
go ahead.
In all the dates, bro, I know they asked you, yo, you been here before? What was your answer, bro?
Yeah. I was like, they knew who I was. I after like the 3rd time, they stopped asking me.
Oh damn.
I'm talking about the females you dating, bro.
Oh, the female. No, they never asked me.
They never asked you?
No.
That's weird.
That's
like,
weird.
females will be like, yo, you ever been here before?
I feel like they asked.
He probably like this, and then like, they ask them like, yo, what's the bathroom? Turn right to the left and right to the back. Like,
what they would notice.
Or the waiter pulled up and be like, oh my.
Yeah, like, what they would notice, like, yo, like, I'm coming out, give people pound, like, it's good and all that stuff. So they were like, oh.
So they never asked just because, okay.
Because they probably already know, like, oh, he knows. But this is the thing. This is the funny part. So it would always be a good night out. Always a good night out. And then I always knew, this is how I always said that. And yo, I'm telling you, it happens all the time. I was like, okay, so let's where you want to go? She's like, nah, you come to my house. I cook you something.
Oh.
Once I already know that, I'm smashing that night.
That was the green light.
Let me tell you something, bro. As adults, if you go to anyone's crib, if she comes to your crib or you go to her crib,
it's happening. It's happening.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, as an adult, like, why would you even go like avoid that? Like, you're already in the door, you're already in my crib, like.
I'm gonna keep it a stack when I did some savage shit in my 20s and shit.
What?
So, some shorty on IG, whatever, she's like, ooh, yo, when we see each other, blah, 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 whatever. She took a train from Brooklyn to my crib, right? I'm in the X by Gun Hill. That's a long trip. That's like an hour some change, right? Bro. So she gets to my crib, and all of a sudden, and we just chilling. You know, I'm trying to fill up. Yo, mind you, it's like 12 at night, 1 in the morning, some shit like that.
What day?
Saturday? It was like a Friday, some shit like that. Saturday, whatever. Like, you
already
know the vibe. You already know the vibe, right?
Yeah.
Especially how we was talking.
Yeah.
And then she's like, nah, I'm not that type. Like, the first time. Yeah, like, when she
got
there.
Wait a minute, hold up. To why you traveled all the way here then?
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, yo, you know you gotta leave, right? Like, cause, like, how you gonna talk all that crazy shit? Like, what you expect?
Oh, she was talking crazy on text message.
Yeah, bro, wildin',
Nah,
bro.
so
like,
you
I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, oh, shit, all right.
Come on over, baby.
Yo, and then I was like, yo, nah. So then whatever. And she's like, oh, so you not at least gonna walk me to the train station? I was like, nope.
This is
savage, bro.
You walk here by yourself, you gonna get your ass
she
back
left,
there
bro.
by yourself.
But you know what's crazier? And that's why I kept being a savage. Car. Nah, she left, right? She ended up hitting me up like 2 weeks later, right?
Yeah.
And I still smashed.
Wow. Damn, I thought that would have
So
been
I treated her. Not only did I treat her like shit, like I just went like, bro, I'm not getting up. Like I had my underwears, and then I was like, walk to the train station to Gun Hill. Like I'm not going.
Right.
And she.
Because why? But my question is, why will you start a fire if you ain't gonna put it out?
Especially that late.
That's definitely.
And it was like 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon.
Why? But you heard the question though. Did you hear the question?
She started a fire.
Why will you start a fire? But not put it out?
Because you already know what, like,
you know what time
you know what time it is when you traveled all the way from Brooklyn and come all the way over here.
I took my shower, put my best cologne on, I was ready.
What was the whole point? Like, see, and this is the thing.
She can't have a conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
Women women have to know this. You think putting it out on the first time really matters to us? Mm-mm. We already have our mindset up on you.
Yes.
If we think you're the one. No matter if you give it up the first hour, a year from now,
because we thinking about it's connection. It's the connection. Like, it's the connection. You feel that the connection.
A lot of women think that just because they made a dude wait 3 months,
it's gonna make a difference.
It's gonna make a difference. It's not gonna make a difference.
No.
If he just want to get it, he's gonna be patient and he's gonna hit and leave.
Yes.
But if he's into you, he's gonna wait and stay, or you could give it to him tomorrow and he's still gonna stay. Yeah. You know, I feel like a lot of women get that mixed up.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you another savage shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, touching on that, right? I had a friend.
By the way, we got Kakata, aka the Savage.
And she had her homegirl, which I was trying to get with. And I know she was feeling me, but she was just playing hard to get. Yeah. And I'm like, cool. Yo, I'm talking about maybe a year went on, but I was doing my shit or whatever and shit like that. I never paid attention. Yeah. And she thought, like, making me wait was going to make a difference. I eventually smashed, and I never spoke to her again.
Then you made her wait.
No more wait. That's it.
It's gone. Once we already got
like, we know.
We already know. Is it. So the thing is, you think like, okay, this, that. Don't listen to that. Don't read that Steve Harvey book. That don't matter.
No, like, that don't. That was the stupidest shit.
Like, you think like, oh, I put out this and no.
Just look at his mustache. You can't listen to him like that, bro.
We are going to, if we just want the ass, that's what we're gonna want, and we're gonna be very patient about it.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it depends.
Because we could be very patient.
Because we already know what game you're playing, so we're gonna play along with it. Yeah. Guess what? Guess who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be the one that's gonna be hurting at the end? It's not gonna be us.
You're gonna reach the final level like in Mario. And don't get the flag. It's over.
It's a fact.
You're gonna fall on the last ship.
Oh man, that's definitely true.
That's true. Mike, damn, you chilling with us, bro?
Yo, I'm Aqui Chillin.
Where you at, Mike?
Man, I'm here.
Aqui Chillin.
Yo, how's the Casamigo in?
Oh, the Casamigo.
I feel like I'm lit.
I'm feeling good.
I feel like I can't even get up from this chair, but it's all good. We chilling.
The last time I did a podcast and I was drunk.
You don't drink in your podcast?
We have a
you
drink. We have a little bit. We don't really got nothing lit. But the last time I did it with my man Angel and his boy, and we did it on one night stands. Remember we talked about the one night stands?
Or just the topic.
We talked about the one night stands, and we was lit, and that's why we was so out there. Like we was like, because you got to be sure about what you say. Like that's why my wife, when I first started, she's like, you know, I know you a very authentic person and all that other stuff. She like, but you know, just because I like, babe, I know what to say and what not to say. Right. Okay. But I want people to know that I'm very open and honest about our relationship. And our relationship is not bad for it to be like, I'm gonna be bashing it, but I want to keep it 100. This is what it is. So, you know, so
Mike, how's the confidence level in your relationship?
Oh man, is
it healthy?
It's very healthy. It's above the roof because one thing is we don't go through each other's phone.
Beautiful.
Oh, let's talk about that.
That's
boundaries.
So yeah, we don't. That's one thing we do not do.
I think nobody should look into.
When she says she's going out with her friends, okay, bye.
Is she okay with you going to strip clubs?
She wouldn't care. She encouraged that shit.
Oh, so we out after this?
We could.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Like
that's what's
she's
up,
one
though.
thing. That's one thing, and that's why you got to find a partner that you know that you could just like. She's just not your girl and stuff like. She's one of the homies because if I tell her like, oh babe, we going to a strip club, she's gonna be right there with me, slapping ass too.
Wow.
So
that's
the thing. That's what you want. Like that's why Shay always says she like, yo, I look at you and your wife relationship and I want that.
That goes.
You know, because she's like, I don't want to have the relationship that I need to worry about what this nigga's doing. I get upset at what he's doing. Like Dinah don't get upset. Like I tell her like, babe, I'm out. I'm going to record. All right, no problem.
Yeah.
She do the same thing. She go out with her friends. Like, oh, I'm going out with the friends. Bye. Have a good time.
And
watch her kids.
So I feel like, so you think it should be a good thing, right? That a relationship is based in trust, like, because I feel like there's a lot of trust. In order for that to work,
that's
has to be trust.
That's the thing. It's so funny when we did a cheating episode with my boy, and I told him, I said it. I was like, it's for how much trust we have in our relationship, either one of us could be cheating on each other. But the fact that we have so much trust, we would never go over that. We would never do that.
I thought you was going to say, but the fact that we don't know, it's okay.
No. No, it's the fact that it's so much trust that she trusts me and I trust her. We would never
do that.
We would never
because
do
you don't
that
want to break that. And you don't want to break that trust.
Exactly, because once you break that trust, I might as well go to the court, bro. Get the papers.
Yeah, I agree.
It's over.
I agree.
And I think that's the key to all relationships.
So, bro, do you think you recommend marriage? Do you recommend marriage?
I recommend marriage at least once.
Okay.
But wait,
I tell you one thing.
What you mean at least once?
But you don't know. You can't say that because
by saying that you're like,
you want to only get married once. No, you only want to get. I'm just saying, if God forbid anything happened in we just end up falling apart, and it doesn't work out.
Prenup or no prenup?
Oh, it's no point of doing a prenup. Like,
no,
unless you already coming in with something.
Okay. What if you are coming in with something?
If you're coming in with something, you get a prenup.
You should do a prenup.
You should. It's the smart thing because you like. Okay, this is something I came in with this before we even got married, so I need to protect my stuff.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with a prenup.
Now,
what if she be like, oh no?
Now, if y'all build something together,
different.
Okay.
But when you get married, you only want to get married once. That's my mindset. So
and that's it.
If it doesn't work out,
that's it.
Why do I need to get married again?
But let me ask you this: what if you don't have kids in that first marriage, and then the next person you meet, they want to get married?
No, I think that's the thing. I think that's kind of different.
Yeah.
Because
it is.
Sometimes in relationships, it don't last because one person don't want to have kids. These are all points you have to talk about before you get to that point. Do you want to have kids? If they hesitate, like, well, no, I mean, it's not for you.
Kids play a huge part, man.
It really does.
Yeah, especially for when you want kids.
And especially for females.
Yeah, especially for females.
If you're a female and you got like 2, 3,
and so nowadays some guys too, bro. Some guys want kids.
But
and
I think it's mostly the females taking the whole baggage. Like guys will have kids, but they will only get custody. Like 1 week with them. But usually it's the females just having them the whole time.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean.
I think about that. It brings me up to an episode Shay had with her cousin and 2 of their friends, and she talks about how hard it was dating because she has 2 kids already, and the guy
same baby daddy or 2 baby daddies.
It's not my place.
Oh, you don't know?
No, I don't know. So, okay. But I think it's the same. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But
that was a good question.
You gotta ask it.
So she pretty much was like, how hard it is because she already had her kids. Mm-hmm. She's finished with having her kids.
Right.
But the guys that she started to date don't have kids.
And they want kids.
Ooh.
And then she like, yo, the shit is so hard because I was like, she knows that she can't go. Can't go nowhere. Even for how much she likes somebody, she can't go anywhere.
Off the rip is an X.
It's already. You have to go.
Off
That's why
rip.
I said it. I said it this. If shit don't work out between me and my wife, I'm not dating a chick that don't have any kids.
That don't have, because they won't understand.
They're not going to understand it.
It's a good point.
I will date someone who have kids.
Okay.
You have an understanding.
Yeah.
You know. Now, when they start talking about, but I want to have a kid with you, no.
Yeah.
I have my kids. That's it. You have your kids. That's it.
Kids. Kids are expensive.
After I have one more,
but they give a lot of money too.
One is so after one more, so you gotta pay. Listen, you continue paying for them until they 21.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So it's like they always
child
gonna be
support
expensive.
serious. My pops is a victim of it. 21 years, man.
I don't want to pay no child support. I don't want to pay no child support.
That's one thing, but it's all. You know what? It's all deal with the woman that you with.
Yeah.
Because if she tries to take you as the man, like I know how you are. You have a child with somebody and just say it didn't work out with the baby moms, and she tries to take you to court for child support. She's the bad guy.
I think so. Yeah.
She's the bad guy, not you.
Because I'm okay taking care of my.
Because you know you're gonna take care of yours.
You're gonna take care of
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of.
You're gonna take care of yours. So
and you probably give more than what the court
Hell yeah.
requires you to pay.
So, that's why I'm saying like so for women. It's difficult. That's why I said I will date a woman who already have kids.
That's a good point, bro. That's a good point.
I'm like, like I'll talk to a woman like I don't know if she have kids and stuff because they don't always talk about that in the beginning.
So I have another question for you, bro.
What's up?
Do you recommend marriage?
I told you. One last time.
I'm just kidding.
One time.
Bro.
That's
One
it. Do
time,
that.
bro.
That's it. Like,
I believe in marriage, bro. I believe in marriage.
Listen, let me tell you something, Chico. I was with you. I was with you on it, but I knew the woman I was with, and I also knew that I wanted to have kids with this one woman.
So that's it.
And that was important because you have to know, like, there's certain women out there that are like, I want her to be the mother of my children.
You know what's the crazy? He said the crazy, like the most factual thing, like you have to know, right? But that's something we can't explain. That's something we know.
You just know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Crazy. I agree.
You agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's something like, yo, bro. You know how people
thing.
be like, yo, you would know.
Bro, yeah.
But it's like, there's no explanation.
You know what's
like,
crazy, bro?
You really have to know, bro.
I think when you know you like a woman, to me, it's like, if I'm fucking with you, like I'm feeling you crazy, it's when I'm like, yo, I could see her being the mother of my kids.
Yes.
If I could say that, bro, it's like
it's real.
It's real, bro.
That's when you know it's real.
If I could visualize that with whoever, I could meet you and be like, damn, or meet you at a gathering and be like, damn, like she looks like. It sounds weird, but it's like I feel like guys think like that. Be like, damn, she's hot to know, she's beautiful, whatever. But like, if you really want to do something with that woman, you're gonna be like, I could see her raising my kids. I could raise my kids for her. Like it's weird, but like. I feel like that's how my brain works.
Right.
No matter how hot you are.
Let me tell you something, chick. I proposed to Diana 3 years in.
3 years in.
3 years in. Yep. We was going on our 4th year. So like we was 3.5 when I proposed to her. And I was like, because I already knew I was at the point that I was ready for kids.
Right.
And I also knew that she was not going to do anything.
How old are you?
I'm 34 now.
Okay.
Damn.
So I think you picked.
Hey, please, bro.
Remember.
So he picked the awesome age. It was in your 30s already.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think Los, we hitting it.
Yo, I'm 32.
31.
I'm going to 33.
Yeah.
We need little babies.
I've been telling you. Yo,
you recommend kids, bro?
Oh yes, definitely. For what I have, absolutely.
Beautiful
Absolutely.
Queen.
Even if things don't like this is people gotta say when even if things that's not right with the woman, the mother,
you
child,
you have that for life.
You have that, yeah. Because
it is for life.
The truth behind it, you don't really need to deal with you communicate with the mother. Obviously, is important,
right?
And is a fucked up system because the mother always gonna have custody if things don't work out. But this is why it's important to know who you have kids with.
Yeah, you want to make sure with a good woman.
Yeah, because you want to feel like you have trust. If it would kill me if I like me and Dinah don't work out and I'm away from Maya, it will kill me. But I also know that Maya's in great hands.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, you know, but I'm not one of those dads who I'm a different breed. And this is different because a lot of my female friends is like, a lot of fathers not Jew. I'm so hands-on with Maya. It's unbelievable.
That's good.
Like, a lot of people just feel like, you know, dads just like do their part. They were like, oh, you don't really change the pamper. I do everything and stuff. But you did everything. No, I'm doing everything.
Do your hair.
I will wake up in the middle of the night. My wife breastfeeding. Maya wakes up. I'm with Maya. I'm with her. I'm with her all the time.
Okay, Dad.
I'm telling you, that's what Dad. That's what guys talk about, because as we get older, we talk about more serious shit. Yeah. But one thing we do, which we got to come back on for the following season, we got to talk about the more deeper shit, because we do. I don't want to get into it.
Mm-hmm. Leave it for next.
But
next time.
share? But we do share sex experience.
Ooh.
What are you talking
about, bro? You just switched
Elaborate.
We share our sex, because when I was single, was I not hitting you up like, yo, I smashed Shorty and she was good?
Yeah.
Oh, and we share our sex experience. Oh, of course, yeah. We break down the game,
But there's always a difference. If it's somebody we see as wifey, we don't say nothing.
Oh, that's supposed to.
That's a fact. I wouldn't share my sex experience with
but the girl that I want, nah, bro, that's guy code. Like, that's guy code.
So I remember.
Listen, you could tell if you would have showed you had a one night stand or you had whatever showed you.
To be honest,
you could break it down from the beginning to
end. I don't even do it to side chicks, bro. I don't want to hear shit. I'm different, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear none of your. I'm not interested in nothing. Yeah. Cause I'm definitely going to judge if I hear some crazy shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't be telling my shit either, but like, what I was trying to say is like, especially wifey. Like, if you feel like if you feel like you found the right chick, why will I tell you my private? Especially me, bro. I'm private as fuck. Like, my social media does not represent my life.
No,
like, people don't know.
The CIA is having trouble to find low shit, bro.
Yeah,
I think there's
only my close friends know my real life.
Yeah. There's a difference. You share. We obviously you got to be close friends, because you're not sharing it with anybody.
Of course not.
But when it's somebody that we really don't like, be like, I know this is not going anywhere. Then I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah, like if I could bring something up or something in the conversation, I would bring a little snippet. I'm not gonna talk about.
I'm not gonna talk about all then.
But I would bring something up. I would reference it. But I'm not the type of guy to be talking about it like that. Like, I'm very private. Even like Chico said, even with my side chick, whatever. But if something comes up and I'm feeling like talking about it, not side chicks. I meant to say like girls who I'm dating. I don't talk about that shit. Like, but if I bring something up, it's because it maybe made sense at the time. But really, besides that, I don't like talking about it either, especially not the girl that I'm feeling.
Yeah, if you feeling her, that's just one thing, and not because you don't trust that your guy would do it, but I find with women, when they tell stuff like that, sometimes the other woman gets really like, oh, I want to know what that's like. Yeah, and that's when you sharing too much.
Yeah, that's when you can't do that.
You know, like, I mean, I've been in a situation that we'll talk about it another time.
Yeah. You know what, Mike? You know, we can't chill forever, my brother. But like, you bringing up a lot of good fucking topics.
And
that's why we appreciate Mike's perspective.
Exactly.
You know,
that's a fucking fact.
And then we're gonna do the next one and maybe another one after that. You know. But we gotta leave some of these topics for our next meetup, bro.
Oh, definitely.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling lit.
Es un vibe, man.
I'm feeling good.
Aquí Chillin es un
vibe, man.
Vibe. No soy freco, pero
soy freco.
Mike, from Mike's perspective in the house, Aqui Chillin.
Yes, sir.
You already know, Mike. Let me tell you something. We appreciate you. Facts. We thank you for sharing the tips that you did share with us.
Family, bro. It's over.
You definitely Aqui Chillin family, bro. You're welcome again. We want to see you back here. You know, we had great combo today, and I'm sure Chico feels the same way.
Facts.
Well, next time we have Shay
Shay,
Yes,
So
word.
people can see the
Oh, she
beautiful
would
face
have
of
been.
Shay.
I'm sure she would have had something to say.
Oh yeah, she would. Well, she would have a
she
lot
would've
to
had-
say.
We-
But this is why it's guy talk.
You know.
Yeah, guys.
We
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know, we're definitely also, you know, looking for a female co-host. So next episode you might have someone. We might have a female
We have a
co-host.
female.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Arielis
like
is still
two-
family, you know.
Arielis. Shout out
but-
to Arielis.
Shout out to Arielis. You know,
I really wanted to meet her.
Yeah,
You'll meet her next time.
Yeah, well, we'll try to
I
get
will
her.
make sure.
Yeah, but we have other, you
She's
know,
a
we
good
have other
vibe.
female.
We're gonna try to get her
co-hosts.
next time you come on.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
facts.
Listen, that's I appreciate y'all having me on here, and obviously now people are seeing y'all in person. Now also on Mike's perspective.
That's a fact.
So you know, I do my plug-in.
yeah,
Bro, do
my
whatever
plug-in.
you
Do your
want, bro.
plug-in.
So
man.
you know, go ahead and you could go ahead and find me, Mike's Perspective, on Instagram at mikesperspective.com. But well, that's the website that's not out yet. But
Will be out soon.
Mike's.perspective. You can follow me, and then you could hear us on Spotify, Apple, anything. We are on YouTube now, so it's
fire.
Mike's Perspective podcast on YouTube. So so you'll be seeing you'll see this episode, and I just appreciate being on. Y'all being on, we did a
together, bro.
collaborative,
That's
you
a
know,
collab, bro.
that's
It's a collab,
a collab. Like that's what makes it amazing. So I really appreciate being on this episode with y'all. And,
We appreciate you coming here,
and
bro.
I think we had a great time. I think a lot of people is going to have a lot of different
yeah.
perspective about it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we'll hear about
You know,
it.
Leave your comments. Don't forget to leave your
Word.
comments.
Oh,
Leave your
yes.
questions. Subscribe, like, you know, and
We wanna
follow us
hear
on
your
Instagram.
perspective.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
You know,
absolutely.
it's been fun, bro. I'm a little tipsy right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we live, bro.
And we're a little hot too, right?
It's hot in
bro.
here, bro.
What happened to your
Nah.
September New York City? So hot outside,
Nah,
bro.
it's crazy.
Facts.
It's crazy, man. Let's go chill on the fire escape.
Damn. I need a pick out there, bro.
Yeah, we should go open up the pompa.
The pompa.
Yo, Mike, you already know my brother. I
Appreciate
keep
it,
chilling in
man.
the house.
All right, thanks for listening to another
Let's
episode
go.
of Mike's Perspective. We check you on the next one. Peace.
Negocio bacano, si eres bacano vamos a hacer coro, yeah.
Bacano, bacano, el que mete mano. Ese es como mi brother, la nigga mi hermano. A veces peleamos, juntos nos buscamos.